Mars will station direct in the water sign of Cancer, the house of the family, the homeland, the people, and the house where you feel safe. On the 27th of February, we will have a new moon in the water sign of Pisces, the 12th house of the zodiacal wheel, the house of faith, sympathy, and compassion. If you would like to know how would this be impacting you on a personal level and on the mundane level, then you really need to watch this video. Hello everyone, welcome to Athena Virtuous channel. I'm Athena. I am your spiritual advisor and your astrologer. As I mentioned earlier, Mars will go direct. Actually, Mars will station direct on the 23rd of February in the water sign of Cancer. Mars being retrograde or being in the sign of Cancer since September of 2024 and will leave Cancer in April. I believe April 17th and move into Leo. Mars started this retrograde motion on January the 1st and finally now is going to station direct at 17 degrees. And what's a 17 degree? Before I speak about the 17 degree, Mars is the ruler of Aries, is the ruler of a fire sign. Mars is an action-oriented. Mars takes initiative to achieve goals. Mars is known of being aggressive, combative. Mars also is all about passion. What makes me happy now is going to station direct in the water sign of Cancer in the 4th house. As Mars is the ruler of Aries, first house, and Cancer is the 4th house, is the house of my family, my homeland, my house where I live, and my people at 17 degrees. Well, first of all, Mars will return to this degree that happened back on October the 5th or around October the 5th. So we have to take into consideration the first week of October because Mars is revisiting that degree. So you need to go back to October, the first week of October of 2024, and remember what happened in your life around that time. So now let's dive deep to understand what's a 17 degree and what does it entail. Once again, 17 degree is the Leo degree. Leo degrees are 5, 17, and 29. For the purpose of this video and for the purpose of Mars stations direct on the 23rd, and by the way, if I didn't mention that, the 23rd of February is going to be tomorrow. I'm recording this video on the 22nd of February in the evening. It's about actually 7:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mars station direct on the 23rd, which is tomorrow, and most likely everybody felt the energy probably 5 to 7 days ago. Mars station direct, it means a lot because Mars is impulsive, is hasty, is fast, fiery energy, full of passion. Remember, Mars rules the adrenal gland. 17 degree is, as I mentioned, is a Leo degree. And the qualities of the 17 degree is what I like. And what does love mean to me? And what do I love? Love affairs, lovers, mistress, boyfriend, girlfriend. Remember, Leo is the 5th house of the zodiacal wheel, and that's what this house means. But once again, we're just talking about the 17 degree now. What's valuable for you? What are your top qualities? Or what's of the highest quality? It also means power or to rule, high-ranking position, to be a director, a manager, career advancement, hold a position of power. It also governs entertainment places, sports, facilities, stadiums, sport gear. It rules also children, for the sake of children, with the help of children, joy, optimism, golden life, being proud, dignified, to have a high opinion of oneself. Leo is the sign of the father. Remember, Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun exalted in Aries, and Mars now stationed direct at this particular degree. During the time Mars was retrograde in Cancer, Mars now have came to the understanding of the value of the family, the value of being at your home, feeling safe, secure, at the place where you feel that is your sanctuary, at the place where you connect with the mother. Now you know all these values, you know how important this is to you. My home, my family, my people. I've been thinking for a while. I took time off from the people, from everyone, to have better understanding of what is the most valuable thing for me. Connected with my family, my mother and my people. Now, Mars is direct. Now, Mars direct in this house, most likely, lots of you felt the energy of anger, rage, calling for what are my rights? What's important to me? I have to take action now to achieve what's important for me, what's important for my family, what makes me feel secure, what helps me to protect my family. I'm gonna fight for it, and I'm gonna go to battles to achieve my goals. I'm not gonna wait for permission from anyone. And who is giving you that energy? And who is empowering you, Mars? It's obviously Saturn. Because Saturn, in the sign of Pisces, in the water sign of Pisces, actually trines Mars, Mercury as well, or forms an exact trine. Mercury is the planet of communication, networking, travel, telecom, the social media, the mainstream media, documentation, agreement, orders, gossip, trines Mars. This is an indication that your thoughts are in line with your feelings and with your actions. You put everything in order, you are well organized, and you have planned. You've strategically planned your next actions. And now it's time to take that action. You feel the courage and you feel empowered by Saturn, by planning, as Mercury once again trines Mars. So you've created your plan, and now you feel you are empowered inside and out. Now you feel you are capable to take action and to move forward. Because Saturn, that trines with Mars, gives you that urge, supports you, and encourages you to take action. And it promises you also that as long as you are taking action with integrity and the integrity of the people around you, you're going to be rewarded. This energy of Saturn and Mercury trines Mars in water signs of Pisces and Scorpio obviously is very potent for the water signs and is very encouraging also for the water signs. So it'll create a water trine between Mars in Cancer, Saturn and Mercury in Pisces and Scorpio. And at this point in time, there is really nothing in Scorpio, okay? But still, Scorpio is going to benefit from this energy of Mars going direct. Obviously, Scorpio is actually co-ruled by Mars, so it'll affect Scorpio nonetheless. And also Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. So these are the signs that mostly affected by this water trine and the energy of Mars, Saturn, and Mercury. Also, Mercury in Pisces, and Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. We have the North Node in Pisces, and we have the South Node in Virgo. And as I said, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Mercury also rules Gemini, where Jupiter is sitting right now. And Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces. So there is a mutual reception between Jupiter in Gemini and Mercury in Pisces. But this mutual reception is a challenge by a square, because mutable signs square one another. All signs of same modality are squaring one another. And in this case, Jupiter squares Mercury. Jupiter at this point in time is at 11 degrees and 55 minutes and is forward, in a forward motion. And Mercury at this point is at Mercury is actually at 17 degrees in Pisces. Still within a square, within 6 orbs or 6 degrees. And it is applying. So what does that mean? This gives us the energy of, in order for us to achieve certain goal, we need to provide evidence. We need to have data and information to support us, and for us in order to sign agreements or orders or start something new. And this could be related to anything in your life, whether travel, because remember, Pisces or the 12th house rules travel, and Jupiter actually, so was Mercury. Both rule travel. If you want to travel, you need to be approved and you need to submit your application. This application need to be approved. And in order for this application to be approved, you have to have supportive documents. This is just an example. If we are signing an agreement or orders, executive orders, we need to have enough data in order for us to reach certain decision or any agreement with any other party. Jupiter squares Mercury, and with this mutual reception, it means as though Jupiter is telling Mercury, before I make any executive orders, I want you, Mercury, to support me, to provide me with the information I need, to provide me with enough data so that I know what kind of decision I have to make. So Jupiter is telling Mercury, go back, do your work, and don't come back to me until you finish your work, until you provide me with the evidence, with the proof, with the documentation, with the information. You need to dig deep and give me that information. You need to work hard in order for us to reach our goal, in order for us to meet deadlines, in order for us to announce certain decisions or sign, as I said, executive orders with others, or approve certain documentation, or in the legal system, or in the superior court, or in the court system, we have to make an order, a decision for a certain legal matter. That's what Jupiter, because Jupiter rules legal and legalities, right? Where Saturn is sitting too, in Pisces. So that's the challenge. Jupiter is challenging Mercury, and Mercury is going to station retrograde on March the 15th. So Mercury hasn't started the shadow period, which is the pre-retrograde period. It's going to be 5 to 10 days before the retrograde, but still, Mercury in the sign of Pisces is actually in detriment because he's in the sign opposite to the sign Mercury rules, which is Virgo. Mercury is not comfortable in the sign of Pisces because Mercury right now feels like there's lots of information, there's lots of lies. Remember, Neptune is still in Pisces as well. So there is some sort of delusion, illusion, confusion, or conflicting information. There is gossip, there are lies, there is deception. And I'm not going to say Pisces rules that, but that's what the 12th house is. Deception, lies. Mercury also rules, if Mercury, the lower vibrational of Mercury is gossip, lies, rumors. But Jupiter, the god of the Olympians, telling Mercury, don't come back to me with lies and BS. This mutual reception that is under the square of Jupiter and Mercury, or Gemini and Pisces, is very challenging in a sense that we have to verify the information we've received. We have to audit everything. We have to analyze this data. We can't just go by what the rumors or what the legacy media is telling us. We have to dig deep and find the truth and get to the core of the matter. Because once again, Jupiter wants to bring abundance and prosperity, but Mercury is confused and Jupiter can't take BS from anyone. So this is the challenge between Mercury and Jupiter. And Mercury actually conjunct Saturn in Pisces. And Saturn is the judge. Saturn is the lord of karma. Saturn is the taskmaster. So Saturn now is pushing Mercury really hard to dig deep, to find the information, to be honest, to tell the truth. to provide accurate information, accurate data, in order for Mars, the people, or where the people are, where the homeland is, where the family is, to take action, to take the initiative, to pursue their goal, and to achieve their goal. And I'm talking about Mars energy. And that's how this energy affects us on the mundane level. I'll be obviously talking about each of the zodiacal signs and tell you and explain to you how is this going to affect you on a personal level. But this is on the collective or the mundane level. So the square between Jupiter and Mercury, it also means that there are so many people dealing with dispute or legal matters, money matters, government matters, or government documents, or it could be related to trade or related to immigration, or it could be also related to health matters, drug trafficking, because remember, Pisces, the 12th house, rules escapism, rules psychedelics, rules drug trafficking, and rules immigration. Saturn presence in Pisces that rules all these things I mentioned is urging or is pushing Mercury to get to the core of the matter and so that we can resolve these issues. Because once again, Saturn is the judge or the lord of karma, and Jupiter is the legal system, and is also Saturn rules the government as well. Jupiter rules the court, the legal system, the constitution, rules faith and what we believe in. Jupiter also rules churches or mosques or synagogues or all these, or ashrams or worship places. So there will be issues also related to religion and the belief system. And that's what the square between Jupiter, Mercury, and Saturn. And that's the energy we feel due to the square between Jupiter and Gemini and Saturn and Mercury in Pisces. Let's get into the new moon in Pisces. So as you see in the chart here, there are so many activities. Actually, there is stellium in Pisces, and stellium in Pisces means there's emphasis in this house, and there's lots of activities in this house. That's what the stellium is, because there are different multiple energies. So the new moon in Pisces is technically the conjunction between the moon and the sun at the same degree in the same house. And the new moon in Pisces is at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. And as I mentioned in previous videos, pretty much in every new moon video, since the new moon in Sagittarius, which was in November, I mentioned that we are in the 9-degree lunar cycle. And number 9 in numerology means ending. Number 9 in mathematics is the last single digits. So we are technically ending a cycle in order for us to start a new cycle or a new era. Because the next new moon, which is a solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse in Aries, which is going to be at the end of March, it's going to be at 8 degrees and change, almost 9. So we are starting a new cycle, because at the same time, Neptune is going to enter Aries at the end of March. And we also going to start in March and in a new eclipse cycle, which is going to be in the axis of Pisces and Virgo. So we will have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on March the 12th, and then we will have a new moon solar eclipse, which is the last eclipse of the axis with Aries and Libra. This is the last eclipse we will have, and it's going to be for a while until the North Node moves into Aries the North Node moves into Libra, and the South Node in Aries. It's going to be a while, okay, for that cycle. But for the time being, now this new moon solar eclipse in Aries is the last one. Let's just take it one step at a time, and let's focus on this new moon in Pisces. As I said, this new moon in Pisces will be on the 27th of February, and it'll be at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. The ruler of Pisces is Jupiter, and Jupiter is forward. The North Node is in Pisces. Saturn is forward and also in Pisces. So we have the Sun, the Moon, Saturn, Mercury, and the North Node, and Neptune, all in Pisces. And that's the stellium. So lots of activities in Pisces. Pisces now is so empowered by the presence of all of these planets, plus the Moon and the Sun, and the North Node. And as I mentioned, the ruler of the South Node, which is Virgo, ruled by Mercury. Mercury is in Pisces, or in the sign that's an opposition of the sign that Mercury rules. What does that mean? Virgo is the perfectionist. Virgo is analytical. Virgo is controlling, is dominant. Virgo is an earth sign and wants everything to be done perfectly. But we have the South Node there. And the ruler of this sign is in the opposite sign. So what does that mean? This is a call for us to think outside of the box and to just have faith. Give in to the divine and believe and trust. Let go and go with the flow. That's exactly what Mercury, very close to the North Node, because Mercury is right now at 17 degree and the North Node is at 27 degree in Pisces. In fact, by the new moon, sorry guys, I was looking at the 23rd of February, but the 27th of February, when we have the new moon, Mercury will be at 24 degrees. So it's actually conjunct the North Node, conjunct Neptune as well. And that's why I said Mercury now is in confusion. Mercury also, conjunction to Neptune means connection to the higher power, the higher source, and having faith and belief. Of course, as you all understand, when I say this is the energy, all of us, the collective, we will feel that energy. The energy of we have to think outside of the box. We have to let go of being perfectionist. We have to let go of being analytical and over-analytical. We have to have faith and belief in the higher source. So there is a spiritual awakening and there is a spiritual call for us to connect with the higher power. The new moon in Pisces, or the energy of Pisces Virgo axis, is the energy of the victim mentality, is the energy of I am being sacrificed. I am a victim. Nobody cares about me. I have to give up and give in higher source because I'm the sacrifice, I'm the martyr, or I'm being martyred. Or I have to escape and resort to maybe alcohol or psychedelics or any other addictions to overcome that feeling of I am the sacrifice, I'm the martyr. I have to sympathize with everyone, but nobody sympathizes with me. The victim mentality. Oh, look at me, pity me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody look at me. I give love to everyone, no one gives me love. So how you overcome that? Virgo is the opposite sign. This is the mentality of Pisces, or that's the energy of Pisces. Virgo, opposite sign. In order for me to overcome this kind of victim mentality, I have to bury myself in providing service. Virgo is the sixth house, is the service provider for others. I have to work hard for everybody, and I have to be perfect in order to satisfy everyone. So this is the axis, or this is the energy of Pisces Virgo axis. This new moon in Pisces is telling you need to believe and you need to take care of yourself. You need to achieve your dreams. You need to take care of yourself inside out. Look after yourself. Heal yourself. By having trust and faith in the divine or God. By praying, meditating, whatever practice you do, you need to have faith and believe that you're worthy. Yes, you are worthy. You are worthy of love. So once again, this new moon in Pisces is giving us the energy that you are worthy. The energy of self-worth. The energy of receiving. The energy of having hope. The energy of there is justice. The energy of that we are going to be rewarded. And we should not bury ourselves in or drown into the escapism, because Pisces rules the waters, or Neptune actually rules the waters, deep waters. And that's where the illusion and delusion and escapism is. To hide and drown in the victim mentality or escapism. Once again, this new moon tells us that there is divine justice. So we need to have hope. We need to believe. And we need to understand that there is justice. This negative self-talk, which we need to overcome, and this victim mentality is very, very strong. If you have sun, rising, or specifically moon in the 12th house, it doesn't matter if it's Pisces or not. Of course, Pisces is number one, but if you have moon in the 12th house, you're gonna feel that as well. So let's say you are a Capricorn, but your moon is in Sagittarius. This means the moon is in your 12th house. So it'll embody the qualities of the 12th house. But the moon or stellium, if you have multiple planets in the 12th house, like the example I gave you, if you are Capricorn and you have multiple planets in Sagittarius, then your 12th house is emphasized. And you're going to experience that sacrifice and victim mentality, or being sacrificed, being ignored, neglected. Now also, sometimes Saturn in the 12th house gives you that energy as well. The energy of fear, of being isolated, of being alone. Nobody cares about you, nobody look at you. So be careful of that energy, because you will feel being isolated, or you are actually being pushed to be isolated. Like in the hermit mode, like, the hermit in tarot cards. And it's like you have no option but to resort to the divine and give up on life, give up on joy, give up on seeking happiness and fulfilling your dreams, because you're alone, nobody cares about you. That's the energy of the 12th house. Once again, the new moon in Pisces is telling you there is justice, there is divine justice, and there is hope. And this is just a temporary time or temporary period. So you really need to overcome that feeling. Now also, I want to speak briefly, although I spoke about Venus before, entered Aries. Venus will station retrograde in Aries on March the 1st. So right now, we are just a few days before, as I'm recording this video, it's about a week before Venus station retrograde. So Venus in Aries, it's about self-value. It's about how do I take care of myself, because Venus is embodying Mars qualities. Mars is direct on the 23rd. So Venus, even when Venus goes retrograde, it's about how I express myself. to the best of my ability? How do I show up to the public and regain my power? Even if I do stupid things, even if I do something weird. I'm not talking about me, I'm just explaining the Venus energy in Aries. Because Aries is all about me, myself, and I, so Venus. And I've explained that in the previous video, and I said Venus retrograde in Aries, we're gonna see lots of feminism activities, weird activities, new cultural trends, fashion, new weird and new fashion trends that's out of ordinary. That's what Venus retrograde. And we will see also women doing like weird things, just like to grab the attention. You know, the attention grabbers. That's what I call them. But in a weird way, especially on social media. Not only on social media, even out in the public. Call for nudity and call for, or activism related to LGBTQ community. Something that's not acceptable by the society. That's what Venus retrograde is. Because she's going to be in opposition to Lilith. So Lilith, dark moon Lilith, is the trigger for Venus to behave in a way that's unethical, out of ordinary, or do things that's not acceptable by the society. It could be also, as I said, nudity or calling for nudity, going out naked, because dark moon Lilith, from the name, from it's self-explanatory, it's dark energy, triggering Venus. Opposition is not a square. Opposition is a trigger. Things will happen to trigger you to do something. Whatever that thing is, to take action. Lilith and Venus opposite one another. And Lilith actually squares Pluto. So it's not only the trigger for unethical things, it's also doing things hidden, behind the scene, suspicious activities, taboo, such as sex trafficking, drug trafficking, prostitution, all of this listed under Lilith and Pluto, especially when Mars is actually forward. So we will see all these activities during Venus retrograde in Aries. And it'll be mostly being done by female or females, women, girls. It doesn't matter. Feminine energies. It'll be very potent during Venus retrograde in Aries. But also Venus retrograde in Aries is the call to take care of yourself. What makes you happy? What fulfills you? Or me? How do I express myself in a way that I am front and center, where people can notice me? You'll be in the spotlight, because that's what Aries energy is. Now Venus retrograde in Aries is the second house of Pisces. And once again, I'm going to talk about each of the zodiacal signs, but that's the energy that we will feel. So I just want to point out one last thing before I move into each of the zodiacal signs. The 9th degree is the degree of Sagittarius, which is actually ruled by Jupiter as well. But 9th degree is connected to Mars. And if we think about Sagittarius, fire sign, Mars rules Aries, fire sign. This is all about having joy, having fun, enjoying yourself, taking care of yourself. Be happy, be optimistic. Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about optimism. And Mars is to take action and to do whatever it takes to be happy, to have fun, to enjoy yourself, go out and about, get into gatherings with family, friends, and also to be open-minded. And once again, think outside the box. Come up with new ideas. And most importantly, don't forget that number 9 is a spiritual number. Whatever you do, always have faith and belief and trust. So, now let's get into each of the zodiacal signs and know how this Mars station or Mars retrograde and the new moon in Pisces will affect us on a personal level. Hi Scorpio, this new moon in Pisces is gonna to happen in your 5th house, the house of your creativity, your hobbies, the house of pleasure, of having fun, of enjoying your time, of getting together with friends and loved ones, and also the house of your children. So Scorpio, Mars, your ruler, is direct now in your 9th house, okay, and is trining Saturn in your 5th house. So for some of you, really, Scorpio, I see that you're probably gonna get into you're gonna embrace your sexuality, okay, and you have deep understanding now of what makes you happy, of what brings a joy to your life, and you feel that you're having faith, or you believe that you deserve that. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to be joyful, okay? You deserve to enjoy your time with your partner, or have pleasure or experience pleasure with your partner. I see you're embracing, once again, I repeat myself, I see you embracing your sexuality and actually being open and front about it with your partner. You probably wanted to get into a relationship where you feel you're satisfied, okay? Where you feel that you feel the pleasure, really. For some of you, Scorpio, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, you probably lack that experience with your current partner, and now you're being you're being honest about it, you're speaking up about it, okay? For some of you, I see that your children are maturing, and you find out that one of your children is probably getting into a serious relationship. For some of you, quite frankly, I see your partners asking you, to practice some sort of quirky practices related to your sexual life, and you could be, you could have negative thoughts about this kind of behavior or these sexual, advances, but now you're healing that. You need to be positive about it, you need to embrace it, and you need to, once again, as I said, you're seeking, pleasure as well. You want to enjoy your time with your partner, okay? So the old way of thinking about your sexuality, I see it change, okay? Oh wow, you got Judgment, which literally a Scorpio card. You got the 3 of Pentacles, okay, or 3 of Shields, and you got the Strength, okay? So 2 major arcana out there, and this tells me that there is a change. There is a change related to your relationship with, could be your workers, or it could be related to any relationship. And quite frankly, Scorpio, I see that you are the one who's initiating this change, okay? It's some sort of healing to this relationship with probably your team members where you work at. But I see transformation and I see healing to this kind of relationship. I see a teamwork, okay? I see that you're probably gonna join a new team now, and you're gonna have a new experience with this with this team, okay? For some of you, Scorpio, you've been waiting for this for a while, and now it's finally happening. You could be waiting for to get a new job or to join this new team, and you've been so patient and you've been waiting for a while, and now this is happening for you. There's lots of healing, Scorpio, healing to past wounds and some trauma in the past, mending the relationship. There's a progress in your relationship, there's improvement. You're literally, and this is really beautiful, and it can't resonate any better than that, because this new moon is actually happening in your 5th house, the house of getting together with your friends and having be joyful and have a joy in your life, okay? And I see here you got partying or party, okay, and healing. This is celebratory feelings. There could be some celebration or some public gathering or social gathering. There could be events that you're going to attend. You're probably also cutting ties with people who you're no longer connecting with, or there's no strings with those people. You decided that to sever ties with those people and move on. Once again, Mars, your ruler, is in your 9th house, is moving forward now, okay? So that tells me that you're connecting with new people, okay? For some of you, it's through travel or through social media. It could be a long distance relationship. It doesn't have to be with everybody, resonate to with everybody, but that's what I see for some of you. Okay, so let's see what's the affirmation card have for you. You have to participate relentlessly in the manifestation of your own blessings. You have to participate relentlessly in the manifestation of your own blessings. So you need to work on your blessings, okay? How are you going to manifest it? You need to participate. You need to be positive. You need to probably take action and go party, okay? If you want to bring joy into your life, then you have to go out and about. You have to meet new people. You have to get together with your friends. How otherwise you're going to bring joy into your life? So that's how you're going to bring the blessings, by going out, by participating in your in the manifestation. If you wanted to manifest something, then you have to do something about it. You want to manifest a new relationship, then you have to go out and about, okay? Meet new people. Maybe sign up on meeting groups or dating, online dating. I can't even think of that, okay? I did try online dating long ago, but anyways, if you want to meet new people and try something, experience something new, then you really need to put yourself out there, okay? And meet new people. It doesn't have to be dating websites or online dating. It could be any social group, okay? It could be just meeting new people through social media, connecting with the new people, talking with people who are from probably different cultures, because you know what, you don't need to be really it doesn't have to be a relationship with person from your culture. It could be from other different cultures, different ethnicity, because that's what I really see for you, Scorpio, that you're going to connect with the new people who they are from different culture, who they are, because that's what the judgment tells me. It's totally something different. It's something, it could be even from a different ethnicity and different color, different, background, different belief system. It could be shocking for you. It could be, it feels different. It feels scary, but you have the strength to take the risk and meet those new people, okay? And I see that there's going to be something beautiful in the works for you, okay? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I wish you best of luck. Hello, Sagittarius. So the new moon in Pisces is going to happen in your 4th house. Saturn is sitting there in your 4th house, and Jupiter, your ruler, is forward in your opposite sign in Gemini. Now the ruler of Gemini is forming a square with Jupiter, because the ruler of Gemini is literally in Pisces. So there is a square between Jupiter and this new moon and the sun in Pisces. and also Jupiter square Saturn. So this tells me, and Jupiter is the ruler of you sitting in your opposite sign. So that tells me there could be some sort of relationship that ended in your life, or there could be the desire to move, to buy a new home or go back to your homeland. For some of you also, because there could be some loss of asset, or the desire to do some renovation to your house, because you're planning to sell the house and move overseas or move back to your homeland. Okay, but I see, because Jupiter is in your 7th house and forming a square with the sun and the moon, so the partner could be not in agreement with you or opposing you. The partner could be creating some obstacle your way, related to this move or related to this new beginning in your 4th house. But what I see, Sagittarius, is you're healing this 4th house matter, whether it's related to, once again, whether it is you're making repairs to your home, or whether it is healing your relationship with family members. And it seems that you do have faith related to this your 4th house and family dynamic, because I see issues. Okay, and here you go, I see also delays. You got the Hangman, you got the 5 of Cups, okay, and other 3 cards came. They're all in the reverse. The King of Wands, which is literally you, in the reverse, and the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So I'm just gonna leave them, and the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm just gonna keep the ones that they came upright. Although the reversal ones is one of them, King of Wands, which is you, that tells me that there is some sort of doubts, inner doubts, and fears. There could be also regrets related to family matter or relationship with family members. It could went sour, okay, or went south, okay. There could be some misunderstanding, miscommunication with family members related to some assets or property. And as I said, because I see your partner is not in agreement with you related to this new the desire to move. Okay, for some of you, you just came out from a relationship with the attraction was really high, but I don't know, something that was based of lust, really based on physical attraction. There was no substance in that relationship. It was a kind of surface relationship, and you got issues related or problems related to finance, okay, and you're having anxiety about it, okay. You have lots of fears, depression, panic attacks, and stress about this issues, whether it's related to this relationship that it didn't work the way you hoped for, okay, or it's related to the financial hardship that you're going through, okay. This is I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, but that's what really came out. You got the 5 cups right out of the bat, so that tells me you were left hanging, love and hate, police station. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, but for some of you, I see arrest, or I see some domestic violence that that led to calling the police, or the intervention of the police. You could be dealing with a twin flame relationship that's very overwhelming for you. I see love and hate kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be a twin flame, but I see a love and hate. So very toxic relationship that left you hanging, and divine feminine. Yeah, for some of you, Sagittarius, you you've been dealing with, or you've been involved in a very toxic relationship that left you hanging. There is no reciprocation. It looks like to me that was a one-sided relationship or one-sided attraction. It could be just based off physical attraction. Okay, there's no substance. It was shallow. It was empty. There's no reciprocation. Okay, I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. That's what I have for you. I wish you best of luck. Hi, Capricorn. So Capricorn, this new moon in Pisces is happening in your third house. The house, and it's related, it's happening in your third house, but the ruler of this new moon is sitting in your sixth house, okay, which is Jupiter. So there could be some sort of communication related to the group you work with, or related to your daily routine, or it could be also communication related to some serious health matters. There could be, you could be still waiting for blood work results or some tests. You could be also trying to achieve something, related to your, or related to the team you work with, or related to your daily schedule. You could be trying to, create a change in your schedule, but I see obstacles because once again, Mercury, the ruler of your sixth house, the ruler of Gemini, is forming a square with the Jupiter, which is the ruler of your third house. So there is a mutual reception. There is a exchange of energies, but it's forming a square. So there are challenges, there are obstacles between your third and sixth house. There's miscommunication, there's delay in information. I see that some of you, I see the miscommunication with coworkers or misunderstanding. So this new moon in your third house is a call for you to start or to take a different approach related to your coworkers, or related to your sixth house, or even related to your health. Okay. Now Saturn, your ruler, is actually also forming a square, not exact, but kind of square with Jupiter. But Saturn, your ruler, is trining Mars in your seventh house. Okay, so that tells me that if there is some sort of karmic relationship that you're trying to heal, or maybe your partner, whether your business partner or your romantic partner, is trying to communicate with you and to reach agreement with you, something related to your home, because Venus is going to be retrograding in your fourth house in Aries, okay, and is forming a square with Mars, the ruler of your fourth house. So there could be some communication with your partner, once again, whether it's your business or your romantic partner, either one of you is trying to reach an agreement related to probably separation of assets, or division of assets, or separation, or it could be healing the relationship. So I see a feminine energy, because Venus retrograde in your fourth house. This is a representation of a female, or a divine feminine, who's creating some sort of obstacles in your way, or rejecting any sort of communication. Venus is literally squaring Mars, okay, in your seventh house. So it could be a family member, if it's not your spouse, your partner. It could be a family member who is creating issue related to your marriage or related to your work. So you got the Two of Cups, okay? and you got the Nine of Swords, Capricorn. So right off the bat, that tells me that there is a fear from making a decision, or you're being indecisive, or you're trying to choose a certain option, but there is fear, there is anxiety, there's inner pain, okay, because of probably it could be a fear of entering a new relationship, or it could be a fear of dealing with this partner, okay, or it could be a fear of choosing or making a selection. Yeah, I see you being indecisive, okay? I see pain, I see betrayal and failure in the partner sector. I'm not gonna lie to you, Capricorn. That's very clear to me, okay? And there you go. You got the ex-lover. Divine timing. You could be having memory with an ex-lover, okay? You could be trying to connect with an ex-lover, but it's not the right time right now. You need to wait, and you got surrender as well, okay? Letting go, release, give up, and be patient. So your memories with your ex-lover are lingering right now, and you're probably missing this ex-lover, or you're reminiscing on what experience you've had with this ex-lover, or you're trying to reconnect with this ex-lover, but it's not the right timing. You need to wait, and you need to give up on this relationship. You need to let go of this relationship. I'm just gonna pull one more card for you, Capricorn. A spam, call, or text. So somebody's spamming you, or somebody's harassing you, or somebody blocked you, literally. So it's either you spamming somebody, keep texting, keep calling, or this ex-lover is keep texting you, keep calling you. I see somebody's being blocked. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I wish you best of luck. Hi, Aquarius. So this new moon in Pisces is happening in your second house, the house of your the money coming from your income, or the house of your value, self-value, any tangible value, okay? So and I see new manifestation related to your values, your tangible values, the money coming from your income. For some of you, you're probably going to start a new business or a side hustle to increase your income, because this new moon in your second house is related to your fifth house as well, where Jupiter is sitting right now in Gemini. That's your fifth house. So there could be lots of money spent on family members, or spent on. So what I'm really trying to say here is, because Jupiter squares Saturn, your co-ruler, which is sitting in your second house, okay? So you're trying to manifest increase of income or increase of resources, because you probably experienced overspending related to probably getting together, partying, having fun, going out and about, meeting new people, or it could be related to your children, Okay, so I do see overspending, and in order for you to overcome this financial lag, you're trying to create a new source of income by either, you know, starting a new hustle, or maybe asking for increase in your income. It could be also once again related to gifts exchange with a new you know, new partner, or somebody new that you met. But nonetheless, you know, Aquarius, I see that you're manifesting increase of income. You're manifesting something in your life, and there you go. You got two major arcana. You got the Sun and the Fool. So something new is starting in your house. Okay, starting in your second house that's related to your fifth house. Okay, but it's going to bring happiness for some of you. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, it could be a pregnancy. Okay, yeah, it could be pregnancy, Aquarius. And the Sun and the Fool both are fire energies. Yeah, it's funny. The Fool is related to your third house, Aries, and the Sun is related to your seventh house, Leo. So for some of you, you are literally entering a new relationship. Okay, you're probably going to get married. You probably met a new person, that there is lots of attraction between the both of you. Okay, and attraction and you know, compatibility on all levels, and you're taking this relationship to the next level. You are committed, and you are getting married to this person. You could be rushing into that. Okay, that's what I literally see, Aquarius. Okay, I see marriage for some of you. And for others who are actually right now in a relationship, you're expanding. Okay, your family is expanding. You're probably having a new child, or I don't know, even if it's married. So this is a new person coming to join your family, right? Yeah, family, generation, children, ancestors, origins, signs and synchronicities. So there are signs that coming from your ancestors that telling you that you're getting married, or this is the right partner for you. There's a change, there's a growth. Okay, metamorphosis. Wow, truth, unexpected. What's Aquarius going on? This is blessings. Really, this is blessings coming your life, especially with the Sun and the Fool. Something new. I'm not gonna lie to you. Expansion in the family. Okay, marriage, engagement. Okay, a new child, pregnancy. This is what I see for you, and this is gonna cost you money, right? This is yeah, they're gonna be overspending. There is going to be lots of money spent for, you know, a wedding party or engagement party, or even a new child, right? Congratulations, Aquarius. Probably this reading, Aquarius, Cancer, and Scorpio are the most, I guess, so far positive reading related to this new moon. Okay, so congratulations, Aquarius. That's what I see for you. I wish you a happy new moon in Pisces. Hi, Pisces. So this new moon in Pisces is in your house, your first house. Your ruler is sitting in your fourth house and is forward right now. And yeah, Mercury, the ruler of your fourth house, is in your house, and it's you know, forming a conjunction with Saturn in your house as well. The North Node is in your house. The Sun and the Moon conjunct in your house, Neptune in your house. So there's lots of activities in your house that focuses on you, the spotlight on you, Pisces. Okay, so what I see from this, because Jupiter squares Mercury or Jupiter actually, the ruler of you, squares the sun and the moon in your house. So obviously your house is the house of faith and belief system. Okay, so what I see really, that there could be some sort of challenge related to your fourth house. You're probably trying to move or build a new house, or going back to your homeland, or to join a family. Now there is a new manifestation for some of you. Quite frankly, you could be getting into a new relationship, or there could be expansion in the family, because Jupiter is sitting there, it's forward, and Jupiter is all about expansion. Okay, once again, you're probably trying to purchase a new house, or to build an extension in your house, or there's a new family member is joining or is moving into your house. Okay, so yeah, I see for some of you it could be a new child. Your partner could be pregnant, or you pregnant. There could be a new child is coming, okay, in the very near future, and that's why you need to purchase bigger house. For others, it could be that you are getting married, okay, and you're committing to a new relationship, and that's why you wanted to move with your partner. Okay, for others of you, you could be trying to heal some sort of lack, or the idea of you being a victim, or you have been sacrificed, or you've been sacrificed by your partner, and you're trying to heal that sort of victim mentality, or that you've been dealt with in injustice manner, or that you have to give up on your self-worth and self-love, and you just keep sacrificing for others. You need to overcome that mentality, and you need to be positive. You need to understand that, and I said that at the very beginning. Everything I said at the very beginning about the new moon in Pisces is literally related to you, Pisces. Okay, so justice, divine justice is coming your way, and it's you need to have self-love, and you need to understand that you're worthy of love, you're worthy of being in a new relationship, even if you suffered for a while, you've been betrayed, but you need to have faith and belief. Okay, oh my goodness, and look at the cards I got Ten of Swords, so that's the ending of a cycle. Okay, this cycle is ending. There's nothing after the Ten of Swords. Okay, there's something new starting in your life, and there are new news coming swiftly to you. You got the Eight of Wands. This is news coming swiftly, coming really fast. I'm just gonna pull one more card, and you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor and Three of Wands. I said one card, but here you got three. Okay, so there could be support coming your way from higher up, or from a person, or a leader, a person of a higher position or high authority. Okay, for some of you, quite frankly, I see a union, a new union. Okay, a new partnership is forming. For others, I see that if you've been waiting for a promotion, or you're waiting for your ships to come, they're coming. Okay, they're coming. You got the Eight of Wands and Three of Wands. So this is something you've been waiting for too long. It's finally coming to fruition. It's going to happen for you. This news probably coming from this Emperor, from your boss. Okay, once again, for some of you, I see promotion, or it could be a new agreement is going to be formed. okay, that's gonna achieve, I guess, this new agreement is gonna be fulfilling for you. It's gonna bring happiness, and it's gonna bring financial fulfillment, okay? Oh my God, why I got the player? I got the player. So probably you've been dealing with the player, okay? You've been betrayed and, you know, taken advantage of. Ooh, third party, ex-lover, and surrender. I don't know. Are you dealing with Capricorn, Pisces? You let me know, okay? Yeah, even though I disabled the comments because I don't want to get negative comments, but yeah, for some of you, you're involved in third party or triangle, okay? A third party relationship. You are thinking about this ex-lover who betrayed you, the player, okay? But you need to surrender. You need to forget about this and move on. Yeah, that's what I see. I don't know. Maybe that's why you have this victim mentality. Maybe that's why you feel like you sacrificed, you give a lot, and yeah. Oh my God. For some of you, you literally have financial issues, bad credit, or you have lots of debts. You dealt with a reckless lover, okay? This relationship was only based on sex and physical attraction. It wasn't genuine relationship. For some of you, been in this cycle for too long, and you're just tired, okay? This message could be for a divine masculine, okay? You are dealing with a divine masculine. I'm sorry, Pisces. I really don't want to bring this, you know, bad information or this negative message to you, but that's what I have for you. So the most important thing here is to surrender, okay? Surrender, let go, move on, and start anew. I see this cycle is ending. You've been going on round and round in this cycle for too long, but this cycle is ending, okay? And I see that there's something new is in the works for you. Your ships are coming. It could be once again related to promotion, or related to work, or even related to maybe your father is bringing news for you, okay? It's going to make you happy. It's kind of a wish fulfillment. Now, it could be a father, or it could be a boss, a manager, okay? Yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I wish you a happy birthday and a happy new moon. It's your solar return. Enjoy, Pisces. Once again, you need to move on. So I'm gonna get an affirmation card for Pisces. It's your birthday, it's your solar return. Okay, so let's see what's the affirmation card for you. Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. I'll read it again. Great works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. So this means that in order to achieve your goals, okay, or get the work done, it doesn't require strength. It required patience. It required perseverance. You don't need to be forceful. You don't need to be strong to achieve something or to get the work done. You need to persevere. You need to keep going and be patient. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I wish you a happy birthday and a happy new moon. Good luck.